So you join me in my car, and today's video is hopefully going to be a good one. I don't really know. Haven't got my microphone with me, so I hope the audio is okay. If it's not, well, it's not. It is what it is. What can I do? We are in a car park, hopefully going to CEX. It's one that I don't frequent that often. It's about 45 minutes away from me, but it's one of my nearer ones, if that makes any sense whatsoever. There's about 4 that I kind of frequent quite a bit, and this one is the least frequented, I would say. The camera shake is something else. Okay, that's interesting. I'm gonna have to hold this for one hand then. Fine, here's what it is. You might get a glimpse of the car as well. I actually said that because I cleaned it yesterday. So yeah, anyway, yeah, we are in the car park, hopefully going to pick up one very special item if it's in good condition. My track record with this item isn't great, so we'll see. I'm not holding out, but there is a couple of games that I want, and they have them in stock, which hopefully you'll see very, very soon. That is the plan anyway. I don't know how well it's going to go, but yeah, we'll see. Hopefully I get what I want, because I've travelled a little bit, but you know, we'll see. We'll see what we get. We're back in the car now. The game I wanted was in, how do we say this very nicely, abysmal condition. It was terrible. It was awful. I'm not sure what footage I've got. Hopefully you've seen a little bit. It's a smaller CEX, but the games they had there, the PlayStation 3 games, the Xbox 360 games, there was a lot of games on like the cheaper value. I think the most expensive game may have been like £8. Yeah, it might have been like £8 maybe. But I got so many. I think I've walked away with about 12, maybe 13 games from one stop at one CEX, which hasn't happened in a very long time. So I'm very happy with that. Like, there's a lot of exclusive Xbox 360 because I'm now, you know, focusing a lot more on the exclusives for the Xbox. You know, the games that didn't get released on the PS3 and the Xbox 360 exclusives. So yeah, basically it's going really well. I can't actually fathom that I actually bought that many games in one CEX. I've got a bag full, absolute bag full. Like I said, there's nothing too crazy, nothing too valuable, but it's really good to add like some of the cheaper, not filler titles, but the ones that you just don't really want to spend the extra money buying them off like Vinted or eBay, because, you know, time you add postage to stuff like this, you're talking double the price of the game, and I'm not one for it. And I nearly forgot, I bought a game that's eluded me for such a long time, and I spoke about it recently in a video. I'm so happy that I finally got it. Do you know what? It's cheaper than what I thought as well. A lot cheaper. What I say is it's half the price of what I thought it was. Insane. I am so happy about that, because it's been probably the best part of 2 years, maybe even longer, and it's the cheapest game you will ever find in your life. It's just that I haven't found it in person until today. So I am beyond gassed about that. I'm so happy. It's like the stupidest game as well, so don't hold your hopes up, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, honestly, it's so good. If I get time, you've seen the interior of my car, I might do a quick shot on the outside, I don't know. But we're gonna head back to the games room and we're gonna see what we actually picked up, because honestly, so good. so good. Like, how can you get so excited over something that didn't cost anything, pretty much? It really didn't. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this part. Let's get back. Guess who's back? It's me. If you didn't actually realise that, it's me. We're back in the games room. We have made it. We are back from our sort of successful hunt. Very successful in a way, to be fair, but not for what I was actually anticipating or expecting, which is odd. But here we are. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. We've come back with a lot of games. Probably the most I've had in a single CEX visit in a very long time. So I am pleased with that. Very happy. So we went obviously to get PlayStation 3 cardboard, and unfortunately, we didn't get it. We didn't get anything of the sort because the condition of the cardboard in that CEX was absolutely horrific. It was really bad. Yeah, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know whether I'm gonna try and get something different with the voucher or not. I don't know. Stay locked to the channel for it because I don't know. If you haven't done so already, be sure to drop a like on the video. If you enjoy this type of content, maybe consider subscribing to the channel. Who knows? Thank you so much for the support as always. But yeah, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games here. What I have done is there was about 6 or 7 Xbox 360 games that I picked up today. I'm going to do a separate video on that because I want to keep Xbox and PlayStation separate. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. To be fair, it is what it is. I kind of just want to keep them separate, but it was a very, very successful day. Most of these games are very cheap. The most expensive one is £12, and that is on the PlayStation 4. No surprises there. Everything else is PlayStation 3 and one PlayStation 2 game, which I haven't found like in the wild. And it's again one of those games where I don't really want to spend 8-9 quid on eBay or Vinted because of postage. So it's one of those where you just have to sit and wait. Hopefully you see it in person, which I have. So there we go. Yeah, hopefully you saw the CEX footage. It wasn't too bad overall. I found like a lot of games of like the low tier cheap PlayStation 3 games that I haven't got and look pretty cool, so I picked them up. First up, we have the most expensive game that I picked up, and again, it's a game that I haven't seen a lot in person, so I'm actually very pleased that I found it, and yeah, it's pretty cool. It is, I mean, you might have seen it there just a little bit. It's the Batman Arkham Collection on the PlayStation 4. Now, this costs £12, and it comes, I believe, with... There is a receipt there, which I don't really want you to see. Let me just take it out. That'd be a lot easier. It comes with Return to Arkham City and Return to Arkham Asylum. I think it's supposed to come with what one is it? Arkham Knight as well, but it's a download code, so the chances are the download code doesn't work. So that's fantastic. But yeah, £12 spent. I'm very happy with that. That's a pretty cool pickup. Again, it's another PS4 game to add to the collection, so I'm always happy about that. Always. That's brilliant. It's great stuff. Yeah, it's another collection of games, which again, on the PS4 seems like the only thing that I collect for. So that's cool. I'm happy with that. £12. Not bad. Until recently, I didn't even know there was an Arkham collection on the PlayStation 4. I never really questioned as to why the Batman games are quite cheap on the PlayStation 3. I just didn't know that there was like a remastered collection on the PS4 that was physical. Obviously, there was probably going to be like a digital version of it. Didn't know until now. So that's cool. So the next game up, we are just going to run straight through this. This is the PlayStation 2 game. It's a series of games I absolutely adore. There is one definite outlier in this series I still don't have because I haven't found it in person, and if I see it online it's usually not complete, so without the manual or anything. But this one is Midnight Club 2 and it cost £3.50. It's complete with manual, with a Juicy Boy manual and some other stuff in the back. It looks pretty good. It's in good condition. It's a Midnight Club game. Nothing much to say. I adore the series. It's a fantastic series of games. I love my Midnight Club, but I don't have Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition, which is a massive outlier in my PlayStation 2 collection. Um, yeah, it's a huge outlier, and I don't have it yet, which kind of makes me sad. It kind of makes me sad, but here we are. We still don't have it. But 2 games down, not bad. So the rest of the games that I'm going to show you now is all PlayStation 3 games. So we are adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 PlayStation 3 games. And one of them is a game that has eluded me for nearly 3 years. And I finally picked it up because I refuse to spend £5, £6, £7 on it online because it's not worth it. It's not worth it whatsoever. So I refuse to spend that. So I actually managed to pick it up, and it's fantastic, and it is muy bien. It really is. And it's coming up in a few games' time, so look out for it. First game is a racing game. I love all my arcade races. I love all my rally games on the PlayStation 3. I am trying to collect all of them. We've got quite a few. I think we've probably got like over 20 now, maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more. I haven't really counted, but this is another one to add to the collection, and that is Colin McRae Dirt 2. I've got Dirt 3 and Showdown. I have Colin McRae Dirt as well because I picked it up recently in a Steelbook version, which I forgot. So I think that's all the Dirt games. Correct me if I'm wrong down below in the comments. I think Dirt 2, Dirt 3, Dirt Showdown. Is there any more? I actually don't know. And that's actually come as a surprise because I didn't even think I had all of them. But it's complete with the manual. It's in very good condition. Only £4 for that, which isn't too bad. The Dirt games are great. Dirt Showdown is probably my favourite. Dirt 3 and Dirt Showdown are probably my favourites. But it's in great condition, and it costs £4. No complaints. Next game I'm going to show you is a condition upgrade. It comes with a lenticular cover. It probably doesn't give it away what it is because there's a few games on the PlayStation 3 that does have it. Shout out to the the Darkness 2 last week. That was pretty cool. I enjoyed that one. But this one is, again, it's a condition upgrade. Already have the game. It's Vanquish. It's £3.50. But it's got the lenticular cover, and it's quite uncommon with that. You usually just see it as Vanquish the game. I don't know whether it's even complete with the manual because I didn't even check because, again, I already have it. So whether it is or isn't is irrelevant because I'll just sell it. Yeah, it's complete. It's in very good condition. I always find that games with like sleeve covers, the actual game case itself is usually in pretty good condition. But Vanquish with the lenticular cover for £3.50, it's a pretty good game. Well worth the try, especially for £3.50. Yeah, I'm very happy with that. That's like the only type of cardboard that I have this week. So yeah, Next game on the list is a playing game, as in aeroplane game, and it's going to be an absolute butchered name. So I apologise for that, but that is Il-2 Sturmovik Birds of Prey. I don't really know how you say it. Apparently this game's not very good, but I've already got like Heroes Over Europe, and there's a couple of more that I want to get. They're quite interesting. They're World War One or World War Two. I think this is World War Two with the Spitfires. It interests me a lot. I like my history of like the World Wars and stuff. It's very cool. History to me is very cool. This is £3. Again, I'll show you, but it doesn't really matter. It's complete with the manual. £3 spent. Again, it's one of the cheap ones that I haven't seen, and I saw it and I picked it up. There's nothing, it's not rocket science. These are cheap games that I would prefer to pick up in person because, like I said, you add postage and fees and stuff, you're doubling the price of the game. To me, is it worth it? Probably not. Now, the next one is a game that I'm surprised that I actually don't own. I'm fairly certain I've stumbled upon this a fair few times, but obviously all the times without manual because I thought I already owned it, but no, I don't. This is Viking Battle for Asgard, and I've heard very good things about this. This is a 2008 release, so it's one of the earlier games on the PlayStation 3 console. It's £1.50. To me, that's pretty good going. It's complete with the manual, which is beautiful. Good job there. Yeah, it just looks pretty funky. And for £1.50, I don't know why it's £1.50. If you've ever played it, let me know. Is there any remastered versions? I don't know. I just £1.50 spent. The next one is a Capcom game, and to be fair, if I ever see Capcom games out in the wild, I will buy them like regardless because they've got a lot of, I don't know, history behind them, and Capcom is usually pretty good. So this one on the list is Bionic Commando. To me, from the back, it looks like your run-of-the-mill sort of FPS game. I could be wrong. There might be a few more, in-depth elements to it, but to me, it's one of those sort of run-of-the-mill games. It's £3.50. It's a Capcom game. Not going to complain. It's, again, keep showing you, but it's complete with the beautiful manual. It looks pretty good. It's not one I've seen in person at all, so I picked it up, £3.50 spent. Enough said. Now, the next game I'm going to show you is the game that has eluded me for 3+ years because I refused to buy it online because it's not worth it. It is 50p from CEX. 50p. It's nothing expensive. It really isn't. I just haven't seen it, and that's bugged me. It bugged me a lot. And if you've seen like the recent pickups video I did with like all of the games, then you'll know that game in question, PES 2008. It's a 50p game. It's 50p. That's all it is. But if you see it online, you're talking at least £1, and then you're talking postage on top, so you're like £3, £4, £5 in. No, no. If I know I can get this for 50p at CEX, why on earth would I do that? Am I being a stingy bastard? Probably. But do I care? No. This is how I afford my games. 50p. I'm very happy with that. It looks like it's been there for a little while, and I'm so glad to actually have it because now I have 2008 all the way through till 2015 on my PES set. I just need 16, 17, and 18. 3 more games. 16 is not expensive. 18 is about £8 to £10, something like that, and then no, 17 is about 8 to 10. I think 18 is around £10 to £15, something like that. So we'll get there. We are getting there slowly, and PES 2008. I'm so happy to actually own this for once. Finally, the game that has eluded me for so long. Is it a bit of an anti-climax for you? Probably. Do I care? No. For me, it's not an anti-climax. It's well, it's good. Let me put it that way. It's good. Don't know whether I actually have this on the PlayStation 3 or not. I know I don't have this version, but I'm like 99% sure that I don't actually own the normal game either, even in the special, because you can get it in a special edition. This is an edition that I haven't ever seen before. Don't think it's that rare. I just haven't seen it. The game's actually alright. I know the second one was a little bit hit and miss, but this one is actually pretty good. It is Deus Ex Human Revolution, the director's cut. So I'm assuming it's all the DLC and all the stuff on disc and a few extra bits, a few extra Brucey bonuses and stuff. It costs £6, and it's a game that I haven't seen ever. I haven't seen this in person ever. Like I said, I don't think I own the normal version of this game. Don't know. I will have to double check. I'm usually fairly good at knowing what I do and don't own, but I don't know about that one. £6. I think that's a bargain for that, and it's a decent game. The second one was it Mankind Divided, not the best, but that's pretty good. £6 spent, not too bad. Last PlayStation 3 game, and the last game in this little pickups, is the renowned Beowulf. I'm gonna go with Beowulf. I don't really know too much about it. It's £2. I see it quite a lot on like Vinted and stuff, and it kind of piques my interest. Every hero has to face his demons. It's one of those. Again, it's probably like a run-of-the-mill sort of game. It came out in 2007, so it's one of the like early, not release titles, but release titles on the PlayStation 3. Complete with the Juicy Boy manual. £2 spent. Not bad whatsoever. I'm happy with that. Let me know if you've ever played it in the comment section. From one CEX visit, I come back with 10 games. 8 PlayStation 3 games, 1 PlayStation 4, and 1 PlayStation 2 game. That is a solid trip. I know I didn't come back with the cardboard that I really wanted on the PlayStation 3. If I order it, you'll see it soon. If I don't, you won't see it, and you'll never know what it is until I pick it up in the future. But that is banging. I don't know how much all this cost. I think it was around £40 to £50. Not horrendous. 10 games, that's about £5 per game, which I think these are worth it. Let me know your thoughts and feelings down below. If you've ever played any of these, if they're pretty good pickups, let me know. I want to know. But in regards to the Xbox 360 games, like I said, what I picked up, they will come in a separate video because I'm going to build up a few and then show all the like exclusive Xbox 360 games that I've been picking up. Because there's a few up there. I think there's 6 or 7 already. So it'll come soon. It'll come soon. I just kind of want to keep them separate. But yeah, let me know your thoughts and feelings down below in the comment section. If you've enjoyed this pickups video, be sure to drop it a like and maybe consider subscribing to the channel. We're on our road to 2,000 subscribers and we are smashing it. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your week. Take care of yourselves. Goodbye.